Hey guys, it's Caitlin.
Because I'm 18 and I still live with my parents, yeah, they're not like yours. Well, yours are more understanding. I've never fell in love. I save those feelings for you. So let's do all this.
And today I'm going to be first impressions and honest review on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture eyeshadow palette. I know this was a hit a couple months ago, but I just got it and I'm super excited to try it out. So if you guys are just as excited to see this video, please give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe down below. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications. Follow my social media down below, and let's just jump right into it. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture eyeshadow palette. It was very controversial. Apparently it had a ton of fallout, and so I just got it and I am so excited to try it out. I bought this used from Poshmark, which is an app where they sell clothes and makeup and stuff. It was only used once or twice, and this is what it looks like. I got it for super discounted, and I'm okay with it being used because it's eyeshadow. If it was like mascara or lipstick, that would be a different thing, but because it's eyeshadow, I'm okay with it. Also, it was sanitized before sent to me. It's super pretty. It has a ton of really colorful, bold shadows that I would not normally wear. If you guys don't already know, I have the Modern Renaissance and the Soft Glam eyeshadow palette, and I love both of them. Anastasia shadows are like one of my favorite shadow formula. And I also have the Prism palette, brand new, that I'm getting in 2 days. It is coming in 2 days, and then I'm gonna have all 4 eyeshadow palettes. I'll probably do a review on that one as well, and then I'm gonna do a video telling you which one is my favorite. Since I have all 3, I really want to tell you guys which one you should invest your money on. So this one is like dark navy blue with like orange yellowy writing, and the other 2 have like the white writing. All the Anastasia palettes come with brushes, so I have 3 of them now. I really like the brushes that it comes with, so I'm happy with that. And then here is all the shades in the palette. So it comes with mattes, shimmers, glitters, everything under the sun. And it comes with a very wide variety of color. So we're gonna get started. I think I want to do a fun look today. You guys know I'm not really great at eyeshadow, but I already set my lid using Tempera from the Modern Renaissance palette. And I also put concealer and then set it, but we're gonna jump right into this. I'm gonna use the shade Dawn in my crease right now. It's just like, a neutral brownie orange. Very pigmented. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna dip back into it. Okay, I just did 2 dips. We have powder coming off on the brush, but I don't see any fallout in the pan. It is super pigmented though. Dip again. Yeah, I don't see any, like there's a tad bit coming out on the palette, but it is super pigmented. And also, I've said this before, but I feel like if you're gonna wear eyeshadow, there's gonna be fallout. That's just the way eyeshadows are pressed. Some may have more than others, but eyeshadow is always gonna have fallout, so don't wear eyeshadow if you don't like fallout. But if it is excess, I understand. Dawn did have fallout. It is super pigmented and really pretty in the crease though. I'm really liking that. Oh, I think I'm gonna go in with Roxy, which is like a orangey peachy type color, in this Urban Decay brush. Dang, I picked up a lot of product. No fallout on the pan, but it did pick up a lot of product. And I'm gonna bring this on the outer V. I don't know if you guys can see that, but some of Roxy got into the shade Cube, so there is fallout. I really want to play around with some of the green shadows just because I don't wear colorful shadow too much. And I don't know, it's just calling me. And now I'm gonna get into some color. I'm really scared. Like I said, color's not really my forte. I do neutral looks like a lot. I'm gonna go into Destiny's Child. But I'm gonna go into Destiny, that green right there. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put this layered on top of Roxy, but bring it in a little bit more than I brought Roxy in. But dang, that's pigmented. Wow. I'm gonna take a smaller, fluffier brush and blend. Oh, okay. So I feel like when I just blended, it blended the product away. Like, there's a lot less green than when we started. It was super pigmented when we started, and I just blended it out and it disappeared. Destiny is super powdery, if you guys can see that. Like, super powdery. A lot keeps coming out on the pan, and it's falling down on my lower lash line a lot. and when I blend it out, the product just disappears. Like, it's definitely not as pigmented. Going back in with this brush, the first fluffy brush, and I'm going to take this shade New Wave right here, which is that like cheddar cheese orange color. Okay, that has no fallout. And I'm just going to blend this, put this in the crease, because I really want to keep the oranges in the crease and then have like fun on the lid, you know? I really want to put electric on my lid. But before we do electric on the lid, I'm going to bring stuff on the bottom lash line. I'm going to bring the shade All-Star right here, that burgundy, like pretty plum color right there, and do that on the bottom lash line. Don't mind my eyeshadow face, it's not cute. That shade is so pretty, oh my goodness. It complements my eyes really well. That's stunning. Okay, All-Star so far is my favorite shadow in the palette. It is so pretty, oh my goodness. Well, now we have to do a shimmer. I'm a shimmer queen. Everybody knows I do like full shimmer eyeshadow looks all the time just because I really love it. So it's time to do some shitters. I meant to say shimmers. I meant to say shimmer. Before we do shimmer, I want to deepen up the green. I'm going to take the shade Axis right here, and I think it will help us with Destiny's Child. Like, look how pigmented that is. By the way, guys, I know I'm not good at eyeshadow. I do it for fun. Don't come for me. Just taking a fluffy brush, like a clean fluffy brush, and just blending the two together. I'm taking the back of the Anastasia brush and just taking the shade Dawn, which is the one we started off with our crease. It's the only like neutral shade, like it's a skin tone shade. I'm just putting it there, and then I'm gonna blend it out so that we have a place to put shimmer. Shitters, I'm gonna take the shade Electric. I just sprayed it with water, and I'm gonna take it on my brush and put it on my eyelid. I don't know if this is a shimmer or loose. I'm pretty sure it's a shimmer now that I'm looking at it. You can tell that shade has been used, but I'm so excited. Oh yeah. Wow. It is not showing up nearly as pigmented on camera than in person. I really wanted all the Anastasia palette collection, and I'm so glad I got this one because it gives me a chance to be able to play with more shadows. The shade Electric, the shimmer that I'm using, is super pretty. Like, it's really pigmented. It's very green yellow, but it does give like off a gold type thing too, and I'm really liking it. I feel like I ruined it by trying to add more of All-Star on my bottom lash line. Like, it really ruined it. That's what the eyeshadow's turning out to look like. I'm gonna add the shade Cube, which is like a white reflective shimmer, into my inner corner. That's just a really pretty like white shimmer, but it gives off like a kind of purple reflect. Well, I'm gonna do this and add some mascara and get back to you guys. So this is the final look. I did use a ton of colors from this palette. I was not expecting this look to end up like this, but I'm really liking it. This palette is super pretty, although some of these shades do have a ton of powder when you tap with a brush in. The Modern Renaissance does have pretty powdery shades as well. Although I will say one thing about the Modern Renaissance is that when you dip into the colors in the Modern Renaissance and blend them out, the colors stay pigmented. When you dip into this palette and blend them out, some of the colors just disappear. Like 2 of the greens that I tried just disappeared. But I really think that this is a nice palette. If you can find it discounted on Poshmark or Mercari, like one of the apps where you can sell things, then I recommend you get it. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe down below. Follow all my social media and tune into my channel every single day because I post multiple times throughout the week. And I love you guys. I'm really happy with the way the look turned out. I think it's super pretty, but bye!